Hi, it's Christy Snape back again, and today I just want to say thanks. Thanks for opening up my emails, and thanks for reading them, and thanks for watching my videos. So I just want to say that I'm a lot different than a lot of people that are sending you emails right now in the online marketing, internet marketing, home business world. Let me explain a bit why. See, there's this guru type speak where they teach people to create a list. So a list is when someone goes to your website and they enter their email address, and then they say just to email that list, and your list is like how you make money, like an ATM. So what a lot of people do is they have these people that enter their email address on their website, and then day after day they're just trying to flog off selling all these different items every single day, and because that's how they have to make their money, because it costs them money to get the person to visit their website to enter in their email address. So that means that those people that run their business that way, the only way to recoup their money, because most of the money that they're making is under $100 for a product that they sell, they have to keep selling over and over and over and over again. And I just want to let you know that I'm not that type of person. If I ever recommend anything, it's a product that I personally use in my own business, and it's helped me get the results that I want. I'm definitely not someone who's going to be recommending a different product every single day. And the main reason is, which I'm going to go through in a little while and tell you a bit about myself, is that's the reason why I struggled when I started online. Because every day I was getting sent a new email saying, this is the best, greatest thing, you have to buy this, and I was silly enough to go and buy it. And then the next day something else came, and the next day and the next day. And so I was feeling overwhelmed, and I just didn't know what to do. If someone told me exactly what to do, I was going to do it because I wanted to get results in my home business. But no one was sharing that information with me. So my mission is that I can stop you from going through what I went through when I started. So remember how I just said that I just wasted nearly $8 grand on buying things that came in my email box day after day after day, people promising me quick rich things, or I needed this and I needed that. I don't want you to have to go through that. I want to lay it out and give you a blueprint of what I did to earn over $100,000 in my first year. How I started earning $10,000 online in my first 3 months once I finally found something that kind of gave me a blueprint to follow. So that's my goal for you. So do open up my emails. I always try to add a lot of value that you can take stuff away from and apply into your own business, whether you're working with me directly or if you're just learning from me through my free videos. Then that's my mission for you, is to help you not go through all those struggles that most people go through. I want to share with you the uncut version of the online marketing home business world, where I'm actually sharing the truth with you of what actually is involved and what actually works. So that's a little bit about how I'm different than probably majority of people that are emailing you right now. So please continue opening up my emails. Please continue watching my videos. It takes me a lot of time to put all this together, but I'm doing it for you because I want to help you get the results that you want. So you may be wondering, that's all great, Christy, but why should you listen to me? Like, why do you have the authority to help me build an online business? And that's a great question. I'm going to pass over to another video I've done where I go through about who the heck is Christy Snape and why you should listen to me. Who the heck is Christy Snape, and why am I wearing this silly hat? Well, first off, my name is Christy Snape, and a lot of people get my last name wrong. It's Snape. And if you're wondering why I'm wearing this hat, is if you are a Harry Potter fan, then there's Professor Snape in that. So just to help you remember my name, I'm wearing this hat, so it's Christy Snape. And who am I? I'm a stay-at-home mum. Back in 2008, I made that important decision that I didn't want to put my little precious girl into full-time care and go back to full-time teaching, because I was a teacher. And I entered in the online business world. And as you can imagine, I didn't have any experience in anything online. I didn't have any experience in business, marketing, sales. All I really knew was how to do was to send an email. And when I first started, it wasn't easy. I really struggled to determine what was a scam, or what was just totally impossible for someone to get going and making money online with when they have no experience. They have no experience in either the business side or network marketing or online business or any of that. So I really struggled. You name any scam out there or anything that's wasting your money and time, I've pretty much bought it and tried it. So that from mystery shopping to surveys, filling out hours and hours of surveys, buying websites that were done for me where they would have items on it, and if someone buys an item off my website then I'll get paid for it and I'm supposed to make heaps of money. But the belief of all these claims online that people were making full-time incomes from home just kept me trying and trying until I finally found something where for a new person you can actually get some results with. And once I reached that point, I actually managed to make over $100,000 plus in my first year online without any prior experience. And I often get asked, if I was to start all over again, like starting right now in today, what would I do? What steps would I take? What business would I join? What would I buy to get those results that I've got as quick as possible for someone, even if they don't have any experience, or for someone that hasn't made a cent online, or for someone who's made a little bit of money but really wants to scale up their business? I get asked, what would I do? And it's a really great question. But first, let's see if you're really cut out for having an online business. I came across a business coach and he often talks about a snap point. And a snap point is a point in your life where no matter what, you reach that point and then you're never going back. So for me, my snap point was my leave was nearly up. In 3 months' time, I had to go back to full-time teaching, which meant my little girl was going to have to go into full-time care. And it's funny because when I first started on leave, I always planned to go back teaching. But then once I had my daughter, I realized every single first, I'm going to be missing all of those things. That every single little growth spurt, every single little smile, all those giggles, the walking, the crawling. If I was to go back to work, I was going to possibly miss that because she could be doing that while I was at work. So from that point on, I had decided that I didn't want to put my daughter into full-time care, but that meant that I had to replace my full-time income. So as you can see, I had reached that snap point because in 3 months' time, if I didn't make this work online and start replacing my income as a teacher, then I was going to have to go back to my full-time position. So I had reached that snap point where no matter what, I was going to make this work. Now, the fact that I've reached this snap point in my life was one of the reasons why I was able to jump over those hurdles and continue going where most would quit. So my question to you is, right now in your life, are you at a snap point in your life where no matter what you do, you're not going back to your old life? You're not going backwards, you're moving forward into your new life, which is an online business. Are you at that point yet? Because if you're not, then I'm going to tell you right now, don't worry about making any money online, because you're not going to have the desire and the will to keep jumping over those hurdles, and you're going to quit when you reach those spots. So my advice is just to stop looking now and continue working in your day job. But if you've reached that snap point, then there's hope for you, because you will do whatever it takes to jump those hurdles, and you'll keep jumping them even when you want to quit, because you know that you've reached that snap point where you're not going back in your life. You're moving forward. And that's really good, because if that's you, then you are someone that I'm able to help. Back in 1915, there was a man with 600 men were going to take on a new land that was found called Mexico. And this was considered a total death wish, because these men didn't have the armor. There was only 1,600 of them. And it was a mission that was considered to be a total death wish for all of them. But here's the thing that happened. What he did is, because he knew that it was such a high risk thing that they were about to do, what he did is he actually ordered his men to burn down the ships. So burn all the ships that got them there, because do you know what that meant to them? That meant that no matter what, they're going to be fighting. There's no way backing out. They don't have an exit plan. Their only plan is moving forward, and they're going to do whatever it takes to move forward. And in this case, they did it, and they totally crushed it. They were the underdogs, and they did what was never anyone thought was possible. And a lot say it was because of that one defining moment when he made that order to burn those ships and got rid of the exit strategy. So for you right now, do you have an exit strategy that if online business doesn't work, that's going to be really easy for you to take up on? Because when the moments get tough and hard, then you're just going to jump to your exit strategy. Well, for me, I had 3 months to make this online business work. I was going to give it my all. No matter what obstacles I faced, I was willing to jump, because that thought of putting my little girl into full-time care and not seeing all those firsts and all those amazing moments, I just wasn't going to do it. So I was like burning my ships. There was no buts. I was going to make this work. So my question to you is, right now, are you willing to burn your ships? Are you really ready to put everything into building this online business so that you can then just keep moving forward, and no matter what, you're not looking back? You don't have that exit plan because you're moving forward and you're going to build an online business. If that's you, then I'm able to help you in my 90-day money-making challenge. So as you can tell, my family, my kids, they're very important to me, and being able to spend time with them and run a business at home, it's one of my highest priorities. So now I have a question for you. To work with me directly, like to get on the phone and ask me questions about your business and that, I charge $499. But if you want to have access to me to help you build your online business, to help you to build that home business, to achieve your goals, whether it's to spend more time with friends and family, to travel the world, to get that house, boat, car that you've always wanted, to enjoy the finer things in life. Whatever the reason is that you want to start a home business and you want some advice from me to help you jump over those hurdles as quick as possible, because I can guarantee I've most likely been there myself, then there is a cheaper way that you can have access to me. Is to partner with me in my top tier business. It's only going to cost you $49 rather than the $499 that I charge for a phone consultation. You just pay $49 and then I'll reach out to you and I can help you. So if you're interested in knowing more how you can work one-on-one with me and really allow me to help you reach your targets, I'll tell you right now, if you're doing something and I can see that it's not going to get you what you need, I'll tell you up front. If you're doing stuff that you're procrastinating or you're putting things off, then I'll tell it as it is. Because I would want someone, when I was starting out, to have done that for me, because I would have got my results even quicker and maybe even earned double the money that I made in my first 12 months online. I won't tell you what you want to hear, I'll tell you what you need to hear to get results. So if you're interested in knowing more about that, go down below this video, click on the continue button, and you can find out more about partnering with me in my top tier business. So that's all I wanted to share with you today. Have a fabulous day, and I will see you in my next training video. Bye bye!